Okay, let's take the dragon squat a little bit further. After you've done the progressions that I've proposed already, the next thing we could do is play with some sort of like a half dragon squat without relying on the other standing foot to touch the ground. So here's what I mean. We're going to go onto our standing leg, squatting leg, and then the other leg lifts. We'll draw our circle, but this time instead of touching the floor, touching the ground with the other foot, I'm going to try to come into some sort of a squat on this squatting leg without touching the ground with the free leg, using my arms for balance, coming down to wherever I can, squat back up, draw the circle back, and come down. So it's similar to the previous progressions, but now we are not touching the ground, and also we're trying to come into the deepest squat that we can and come back up. So we're going to draw our circle. The arms become quite crucial for balance. I'm going to go down and then come back up, reverse the circle, and come up. So that's the first thing. The next thing we could do is to add a bit of an elevation here, because for a full dragon squat to work, I will need to be here, and this is quite hard if you don't have the leg mobility or flexibility to keep yourself in that position. So that's why we're going to try on an elevated platform first. So here I have a block, a sturdy yoga block. You can put a bunch of books on top of each other, as long as the balance feels good. You don't want it to be too squishy. So I'll find a balance point here. Nice, feels stable. So from here, we're going to draw our circle again. And this time, I'm going to try to go even deeper and send that free leg further out. So here's what it's going to look like. And come up. So that was a messy one, intentionally in some ways, because I wanted to show you that you could, it's okay if your foot touches the floor here and there. It's okay if you use your hands, and that's part of the process. You kind of have to do that kind of stuff in the beginning. So I'll show you again the messy way. So I'm going to go up, draw the circle, down, shift my chest that way too. I can use my hands. This is the position you want to come into. One foot on the block or the books, the other leg straight. You can use your hands to bring yourself back up. Eventually, you will find, hopefully, a sweet spot of balance where the leg shifts that way and your chest and arms shift the other way, so you find a counterbalance. It's all about the counterbalance in this one, because leg goes this way, something else has to go the other way, and vice versa. So I'll show you a cleaner version. There we go. Let's see if we can do it on the other foot. It's my weaker foot, weaker leg. Again, it's okay if your foot touches. If you go to a point of no return, simply just use your hands, use the rest of your body to come back up. There we go. Now, the real challenge, the real deal here. We're going to go even further. Just remember, before I show you this, if this does not work for you, go back to the previous versions. It's all about realizing where you're at with your level and sticking to that. Drop the ego. Okay. Starting on my right foot here. Here we go. Not bad. Another thing you could do, I hesitate to show this because this also might not be accessible, but if it is accessible in your body, it could help. So once I come into this position, I could actually try to grab a hold of that foot and use my hand to bring that foot all the way up. So let me see on this side. So using my hand. Okay, I'll show you the hopefully clean version one more time without talking so you can just watch. It's quite a tricky one. Even I use my hand. Give it a go, see how it goes, and most importantly, have fun with it.